Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Zuri, and today I am doing a Thursday Thoughts video for you guys. So happy Thursday. Tomorrow will be the start of another weekend, and I'm so excited. This week has been a very busy week. I had a state writing test to do, so that kind of shifted my week. So I'm definitely excited about this weekend and getting to chill out and relax. So I did a Q&A on Tuesday, actually. If you guys haven't seen it, it'll be in the description box below for you guys, so you can go check it out and whatnot. But yeah, it was a good video. And so one of the questions that I received was, if you share your love of music on social media, then why don't we ever hear you play and sing? So, as you guys know, I've mentioned it so many times on this channel. I've played piano for you guys. I've sung on this channel before. Not to mention, I just sung on Sunday. And if you want to go see that video, it's also on the channel and will be in the description box below. But anyways, you guys know I love music, especially gospel music. That's the way I was raised. And so you guys know that I love music, but I just don't play as often for you guys. Sorry, there's something going on with my foot. And I wanted to answer this question not because I have to, but because I wanted to. And I think because a lot of church kids and, sometimes PKs go through this. And because this channel is basically a hotspot per se for PKs and church kids and teenagers who, are looking for someone to kind of relate to. That is where I want to come in and help. And so I feel like I wanted to kind of answer this question, why I don't, because it's something a lot of church kids experience, that I wanted to answer this so that, other PKs and church kids can overcome the same thing. So the reason why I don't always sing for you guys or play is mainly because of time. Yeah, time. Because if I mess up, I have to keep doing takes. So that's a lot of reasons why. Time. The second thing is my parents. My parents are home. And when they are home, we usually have the TV running, or, there's just a lot going on at home when all three of us are at home. And so they're either working, and so I'm not always able to play my keyboard, because if I put it on a high volume, then we all just can't concentrate, because I'm trying to practice on piano, someone's trying to watch TV, someone's trying to be on a phone call. So yeah, my parents. That's the majority why I don't play. I play in my room quietly, but if I'm recording a video to play for you guys, I would have to have it on high volume. So time, volume is an issue. And singing is also the reason why too. And lastly, but the main reason that I wanted to discuss is fear. That is also another reason why. Fear is a pretty scary thing, Fear is defined as an unpleasant emotion caused by the belief that something or someone is dangerous, likely to cause pain, or a threat. It means to be scared of, to worry about, or to be terrified by something or someone. Fear has been one of the main reasons of how I never fully shared my gift with other people. And I always used my father as an excuse to excuse myself from doing what God called me to do. And besides being a pastor, my dad is an amazing musician and singer at our church, songwriter, gospel artist, and much more. And I always walked around church hearing, "You're going to be just like your dad in music ministry." And I literally wanted to say back, I rebuke that, because y'all, I got tired of hearing people say that, because I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to do that. And so people would ask me to sing and play, and I'm like, my dad's in the sanctuary. Like, go get him to play for you, because I'm not going to do it. Like, yeah. Yeah, that was me. That was me. So on July 24th, 2016, my church besties may have forgot, but I never did. Our church had a 2-hour praise break. And my dad, I came in because one of the ministers were actually doing the closing prayer, and my dad was playing praise break music. And so I went to the bathroom during the closing remarks. I think my grandfather, he was saying something to the congregation, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to go to the bathroom for a couple minutes, and then I'll just come back. I came in through the side door, and I heard praise break music. So I'm thinking, okay, we're going to be here for another 30 minutes. So I come into the side door, and my dad looks back at me, and he's like, oh, you're here. Great. And I'm like, yeah, what's going on? And he was like, okay, so apparently the atmosphere shifted, and now we're having a praise break. I said, oh God, we're going to be here for at least another hour. And we were actually there for 2 hours. So he was like, play the tambourine. Your grandmother ain't here to do it, so you gonna have to do it. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, say what? But I did it because who am I to tell my daddy and assistant pastor no up in the church? Like, I can't do that. So I was like, okay, let me just play this tambourine. Lord Jesus. And so after that praise break, I told my dad that I wanted to play in the band at church. It only took 2 hours for me to figure that out. So after the praise break, I told my dad, I said, I actually want to be in the music ministry. I want to play in the band with y'all. And so that was the breaking free from the music side of that. But I was still not into the whole singing thing. And people were asking me, when are you going to sing? When are you going to be on the praise team? And I'm like, I just got in band last Sunday and you want me to sing? Like, that's not enough for you? Like, y'all been telling me I'm going to be in the music ministry. So what else? And so I would sing after everybody left. I would sing after everyone left choir rehearsal, praise team practice, and I made a lap around the church to make sure nobody was listening, okay? And nobody was being nosy. I would get so frustrated when my mom would catch videos and audio of me singing up in church. And because to me at first, I was like, first of all, this is embarrassing. And y'all, I was playing with God on my gift, okay? Like, as y'all can tell, I was just tripping. So God gave me quarantine to explore myself, and I realized that it's time to officially share my voice through song. And because I am confident in who I am, it doesn't scare me to do the will of the Lord. Oh, Jesus, I know that's helping somebody. But I wanted to encourage you to trust the gift that God has given you. Just operate and function in it. Like, for so many years, I used my dad's gift of music to avoid my own calling of music. I used the people that we already had doing the work, so I didn't have to do the work, basically out of fear. And I neglected my calling because I was so focused on someone who could do it better than me, and that was my father. But I had to realize that God also wanted me and my dad to do it together. So do it scared. Like Tasha Cobbs Leonard, she actually said it in her sermon for Dream Center's leadership meeting. And she said, the sermon was called I'm Anointed for This, but she said, do it scared. Your faith and fear can rise at the same time. Okay. And there are still times when I'm shaky, when I'm handed a mic, period, whether if that's speaking, singing, whatnot. Because I want to come off the right way when ministering to people. And I don't ever want to overstep the move of God in key moments. If you know our church, you know that worship is a huge fundamental part of service, besides, the word and theological study. And that's something that leadership has really instilled in this ministry. Those are very two key elements, is worship and the word. And so my dad wrote a book about worship. He has been a worship leader for ancient of days. I mean, my dad has been like at least 2 decades. So worship is his specialty. So yeah, that's why I was nervous, because my dad knows a lot about worship. And if I came off the wrong way during worship, that would be a disgrace to my father and to the legacy of what is instilled in us over such a long period of time. I want y'all to know that worship leading is not just leading a bunch of gospel songs on Sunday and Wednesday or whenever you have Bible study, okay? It is not that, because as worship leaders, when we are getting before the people, we are giving everything that we have, and in our best moments and sometimes our worst. And so, yeah. So that's the reason. Fear is one of the reasons why I kept my singing and musical gifts such a, not necessarily a secret, why I just didn't share it, or, yeah. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, once we get back to church, that gift will be on the highest operating mode possible. So, anyways, I hope you guys kind of enjoyed this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Stay tuned for upcoming videos. Next week will be good. But anyways, I love y'all so much. Happy Thursday. Have a great weekend.